So here's some sound bites of feminism. I went, and it's like before the Women's March, you can go, and you write on your poster all your feminist mantras. There's 150 of them. You can take these, she says. Men of quality do not fear equality. I don't disagree. Well, that sounds good to me. Men of quality do not fear equality. But then we go on to the future is female. Hey, wait a minute. I thought it was all equal. The future is feminist. Hey, wait a minute. Our voice is the future. Whose? The conference? No. The feminism. Let's take up more space. Why? To be equal? Do you want to take up do you want it to be like equal space? Do you want to take up more space than you're comfortable with? Like, I don't understand. We're all God's children. Equality. She told me so. This is probably the most honest thing. Tell me or ask me about my feminist agenda. And this is stupid and funny because if you tell some feminists that there's an agenda, they'll say, no, we just want equality. Well, where are we not equality? And then they'll give a pay gap, perhaps. Try to battle that. There's not a lot of facts they have. But there is a feminist agenda. Now here, I wrote down some other ones. Here's some other quips. Nasty women unite. Okay, well that's actually probably just as honest as asking me about my feminist agenda. Okay, so what if you're not nasty? No uterus, no opinion. I hate that. I get that from men in my comments section. If you're not a man, you cannot talk about men. Really? If you're not black, you can't talk about blacks. If you're not Hispanic, you can't talk about that. If you're not an engineer, you can't talk about that. Okay, so what I talk about feminism and waitressing, which I'd be okay with, actually, but I'd like to be able to talk about more things. Open arms, open minds, open yours. Well, okay, okay. I will. I'll listen to what you have to say. Will you listen to me? No. I imagine they would say that. I'm kind of making them like I'm creating the avatar of a feminist, and that's who I'm battling right now. If you can cut off my productive choice, can I cut off yours? Maybe they don't. I'm 42. I have a different educational system, but it seems that everyone forgot that there's this one moment where reproduction happens. It's sex. If you guys, it is sex. When you have sex, that's when it happens. It's not a couple days after. It's not when you're thinking about what you should do or how hard it's going to be. We're not asking to fill vaginas up with cement. We're asking them to think critically about who they have sex with. I was thinking about promiscuity. I said to somebody out in the hall, what if, this would be horrible, what if men and women, when they had sex with somebody out of wedlock, they had to tattoo their name on their body. No one will go to the beach anymore, except for the whores, and the players. But that would be interesting. You know what else? Bart, thank you for everything. He said to me, no, he didn't say to me. We were talking about sex dolls, and that some people use sex dolls, and you can have a blonde. And you can have brunette, and if you don't have enough money for a redhead, you'll just use your friends. And I thought, that sounds so gross, except for that's promiscuity. I mean, we can shower, we have new cells and stuff, but we're better than dolls.